he's a reporter telling his brother how to manipulate the press when he talks to them about this.
Just by
And it's just they told him it was fucked up and you shouldn't be doing it. I don't know how much trouble he got. He said, but Chris Cuomo.
yeah, you can't get in trouble for saying like we're really easy to manipulate and all you got to do is like lie and or just like avoid answering questions, right? Mm-hmm. How can you get in trouble for that? That's just how the media works. What was the exact?
Now the media is telling that the CDC is urging pregnant women to get the COVID vaccine. Why would you do that?
What do you mean?
The CDC.
Why would you urge a pregnant woman to get the?
You don't let them do anything.
Well, maybe
you don't let them. They're not supposed to drink coffee. Not supposed to drink. Whoa, but the vaccine, you can pump that shit in your arm.
Well, maybe.
No.
The only thing that I could think is that the risk of getting COVID is worse for a pregnant woman than the vaccine.
How?
Because premorbidities. This is great. This is gonna be great.
What's your name? Give me your digits.
Hold on, we're not paying attention to chat until we're done recording the podcast.
Oh,
that's what we're doing for this. This is a recording. We're gonna do calls during the podcast, but we're gonna talk. This is the first episode of the Jonbreaksbadnews podcast. It used to be just a live stream, and now we're gonna take the live stream. We're gonna edit it. And it's going to be a podcast. So, unfortunately, for the chat, we're going to have to set aside specific times when we'll look into the chat, when we'll interact with chat.
Okay.
But for now, they can go fuck themselves.
Okay.
But. So that's the only thing that I could think of is that like the risk of getting COVID is worse than the side effects that we know of from the vaccine.
Well, it doesn't seem to bother Obama. He had that big birthday bash. They all flew in. Nobody was wearing masks.
Weren't they all vaccinated?
Vaccinated still got to wear.
No.
Yes. There's signs all over Manhattan. There's signs all over Manhattan that you gotta wear. Even if you got the vaccine, you still gotta wear a mask.
I've literally not seen anything like.
Yeah, because we're out in the boonies here in Suffolk County.
This is not the boonies. This is a highly densely populated suburb of New York. There's 11 million people on Long Island.
Okay, but. It's not. We have no skyscrapers.
Actually, have you gone to fucking Patchogue lately?
I was there last week.
There's maybe not skyscrapers, but there's tall 14-story buildings.
One. I don't even think it's 14. It's probably around 6.
I don't know. I'm just saying. It's a densely populated area.
Not like Manhattan.
No, maybe not like Manhattan, but
so compared to Manhattan, is the boonies.
Okay. But yeah, so Cuomo is okay. This is what I don't understand: is he resigned or is he resigning?
He's resigning.
What does that mean? That he still has control?
Somebody asked me
for
about
2 weeks for no reason.
Yeah. He's not. I'm doing it my goddamn way. There's a couple of interns I want to grab.
There's some people I want to touch before I get out of here. All right.
Was he gonna be running through the Capitol in his fucking underpants?
Get over here! I'm gonna grab you. He's just trying to grab them.
Every intern that comes in within arm's distance, he's going to squeeze your boob and make that.
Yeah. Just grab her and squeeze. Slapping him around. Get that intern in here.
What they say. This lieutenant governor,
Oh, that bitch! I saw her like
she's
saying
worse
like,
than he is.
say-
Not touching people, but her policies are worse than his.
I can't wait to see the first press conference. The first press conference is going to be dope.
Well, they're asking her, why is he taking 14 days to get out of office? That's what he wanted. I can't say it's not prudent for me to speak on it until he's gone. After he's gone, she's going to dish all the dirt, I guess.
I just like he painted the tip of his dick purple. Just whatever crazy shit because they're all into that. They're all like everybody. What happens when you like? Is it? Do you think it's that normal people become corrupted when they assume these positions of power, or do you think?
No, first of all, I think people who seek out power, there's something wrong with them to begin with.
Yeah,
There's some inadequacies in them,
right.
that make them want to run for office or to be in charge of something.
Yeah, because like I don't know, like when you look at like the Karen videos on YouTube that like blew up over throughout the course of COVID, like that's not a person who's just like annoying. Like there's people who are just annoying, but that like these are people who have like an uncontrollable desire to assert their will on other people, and like that's like, and it like I view it at least, and maybe I'm just stupid, but like these people can't have no control over their own lives or their own selves, so they need to assert control over other people.
Yeah, since I started working where I work, I have never saw so much backstabbing, and I don't know if it's just the times, but people will fuck you, lie about you just because they want your job.
Yeah, that I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, they'll tell stories, they'll horrible stuff too.
Yeah, like you see that a little bit with, like when I was playing in a band, you'd see like rumors of like people like these like girls would specifically would like say wild shit about people that I knew wouldn't do the shit that they were claiming, and like just for like the attention surrounding it. Like the buzz, like they would just say, and just try to ruin these dudes' entire lives,
Right?
Because they were in a band that played in front of 50 people, just to fuck with them. I don't understand.
No,
Like the other thing that I don't understand is like, and it's always sex shit, you know, like
well, there's no sex.
maybe not for you, but like it's
But
always
where I work, like. Oh, there's this one incident. The guy is he's a security guard,
yeah.
right? So his job is basically just standing there and making sure people swipe their cards. That's basically his whole job.
Yeah.
And he's at night. So after 6 o'clock, he gets there at 4. After 6, he's got nothing to do because most people are leaving. And only way he can stand out and make himself look better is to rat on other people.
What?
Yeah.
Why not just get paid to do nothing?
No, but he's not going to get ahead that way.
What is there to get ahead to?
Oh, he could become a supervisor?
Okay. Why wouldn't you just have to be good at at being a leader instead of rat? Like I don't understand the idea of like getting a better position by ratting on people instead of like proving leadership skills.
Because there's no way for him to do that because he works at night,
Okay.
right? Because there's nobody to be a leader of. And he insinuates himself into certain things that he has no business being. Why are you even doing that? He's writing down the times that people are leaving the building.
Well, that's not
Workers.
That's not his job.
No, it's not. And so why get involved in that? Why create a problem where they're going to know it's you?
And you think that this is like a product of the like the times that we're living in?
I don't know.
I'll tell you this. I think it has to be, because just from what I do as a to create like a what my work is. I drive for Uber, and like literally, like I get to rate customers on a 5-star rating system, and customers get to rate me on a 5-star rating system. So it's just tattletale culture.
Yeah.
And it's like we've created like a system, much like the Chinese credit social credit system.
What was it? That was like one of those black glass.
Yeah.
Was it Black Mirror?
Black Mirror, yeah.
Black Mirror
episodes where
Did you see that one?
Yeah, the social credit score,
yeah.
Which is a real thing that they do in China.
Right.
Which is wild to me, and I don't think it could ever work here, because in China, lying isn't a virtue. Like here, lying gets you ahead. People are taught that lying is a good thing to do. Mm-hmm. And over there, it's the complete opposite. You shouldn't lie. Like people, you're incentivized to lie here in this country. Over there, they've created a taboo around lying that doesn't exist there.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
No, I guess you're right. The Japanese, they got that whole honors thing, and
Yeah.
that's not so big in China.
Well, I think it's not so big when it comes to outsiders. I think Japan, I have friends that have gone to Japan, and like they expect you to kind of like fall in line with their manners shit.
Oh yeah.
And when you don't, they won't say anything to you, but they will roll their eyes and they don't like you.
It was when I was in Korea. We took a day trip and we went down. We all went down to Seoul, and we were saying, "Excuse me," and we start trying to talk to these Koreans, and nobody
Even acknowledge
you until we start. We're there long enough to learn a couple of phrases, and until we started talking, trying to at least making an effort to try and speak Korean.
Yeah,
they wouldn't even pay attention to us. Which, if that happened in America,
yeah, it would be
racist.
Yeah, or just like these people are insane and rude. Like doesn't even have to necessarily be racist. It's just like that's a crazy way to act. You go into this town and they don't talk to you because you're not from the town. You're not.
No. The minute that we started talking, we started speaking Korean because we all know a couple of phrases and stuff.
Yeah,
probably been there like 6 months, and I can't remember the words now. How did she? And you speak Korean? Just a little, just a couple of words. And he goes, oh, okay. I speak English, and they all speak English. They learn it.
Yeah, of course. It's like everybody when growing up, when they told us that like Spanish was going to be like the language of the future, it was like you have no fucking idea. Like that's a stupid thing to think. Every country in Europe, they all speak English. all Asian countries speak English. There's like maybe in North America, it'll.
Everybody else will speak English. Everybody else will speak English.
Yeah.
And then we're speaking Spanish.
Yeah, exactly.
You always got to be difficult.
Such a stupid.
America's always got
to be different. All right. Let's make a few phone calls and then we'll move on. And let's acknowledge chat. Michael Knaup. Yeah, I will call her. Of course. Just send me an email, jonbreaksbadnews@gmail.com. If you have bad news that you want me to break, send an email to jonbreaksbadnews@gmail.com.
What does Michael say?
I don't know. He was fucking sent 7 messages begging me to call his ex-girlfriend. And I might not get to it tonight. So if it's like time sensitive, let me know and I will do my best. We're going to spend the next couple minutes.
Aren't real?
Yeah, it's a meme conspiracy theory shit. All right.
They're dinosaurs.
No, the idea is that they are cameras.
By who?
By the government.
I thought they were talking about aliens.
Well, the government is aliens.
The government are the aliens?
Yeah, they're aliens.
Lizard people.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, is this Blake?
Yes, it is.
This is John from John Breaks Bad News. I have some bad news from Lucas.
Lucas?
Yeah, Lucas Bennett.
Yes.
Okay, listen, he wants you to stop doing steroids. It's making no difference in your physical appearance, but it is shrinking your balls and lowering your testosterone levels, turning you into an emotional Nancy. He wants you to be healthy, and you can't just not have a correct diet while you're on steroids. Wow, what a bitch. Look, I hope his balls shrink. That's all I could say.
When he's boning the other guy in the ass,
yeah, it
feels like he's throwing the hot dog down the hallway.
What the fuck? What does that even mean?
What?
What would that have to do with your balls?
He said his penis and his balls are shrinking.
No,
You said penis.
No, I said, and his testosterone is lowering.
Well, your penis shrinks too when you do testosterone.
Yeah. The last place that I worked, the owner was like fucking around with like HGH and like testosterone and shit.
HGH, I don't know. I don't know if there's bad side effects to that.
Human growth hormone?
I don't know. I'm not saying that there's none.
It like fucks. It can if you're not eating the proper diet and shit, you just instantly grow tits and like. It's
too much estrogen.
Yeah.
Or steroids.
Yeah, it
fucks. Testosterone. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no. It's too much. It fucks with your estrogen levels. It's all hormones. Like it fucks you up.
But that's the stuff that.
Because if you don't eat the right shit, it turns into estrogen.
Oh. I don't know nothing about it.
And if you don't go to the gym and actually work out, it makes your tits grow.
So you got to increase your level of testosterone.
Yeah, by working out and shit.
Right. You can't just eat meat and sit around.
I don't know a ton about it, but I knew that like there was stuff that he would freak out if he like ate a fatty hamburger. The next 2 days, he was fucking just like
raging.
Yeah, raging and just impossible to talk to.
Well, like all hyped up and
Yeah, just like, dude, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, yeah, anytime you would try to talk to him, he would like fly off the handle if he didn't immediately understand what you were saying. Let's do another call. You think? What are you doing over there?
me
Yeah.
looking for something.
Looking for that skull.
Yeah, baby. Because all my writer friends are coming over tonight.
You know what's so fun? They on TikTok, there's like a hashtag that's popular, and it's like these fucking 12-year-old girls that are that are just dipping skull and like lip syncing country songs. It's big and like it's like Kaylin when she was 15 years old. Just if she's got a sideways baseball cap, I'll lip packed out to here with skull and just spitting and having it drip down her face, and she's singing country songs.
Why?
So they think it's cute. I don't know. It's so weird, the subculture shit that you realize that you have no idea exists until you just see it, and you're like, oh, there's thousands of people that are just, this is their thing that they're into, is just little girls dipping skull.
Oh, they like to watch that.
Yeah, it's their whole deal. It's the only thing that they like is that. It's like you could think of like silly shit like midget porn, and you know that there's like people out there that are probably really into that.
Oh yeah, I know a couple.
Which is weird, it's weird, but you kind of get it. Like
No.
it's like a very specific thing to be weird about.
No, it's not. I never get it. It's okay if that's your thing.
I don't get it. Like I'm into it. I get it. Like I can understand why somebody would be into it.
No,
You don't like a little tiny person.
no.
You don't understand. You don't understand what's attractive.
It's too freaky.
It is freaky, yeah.
I don't
But
want
you
that.
can't mentally go through the reasons why it would be attractive.
No, because like you listen, you get a ham, right, and drill a hole in it, and it'd be the same thing. It's his little thick torso. His little
Yeah, and there's people that are into that too.
Little arms flapping about. No.
Like you don't understand why. What about like amputee porn?
No, that's gross.
What do you mean it's gross?
I would not. I no. I don't think I could do it.
I'm not saying you do it. I'm saying you can't see you can't see the reasons
No, the things
why
that I might be able to get into is the things that I would have, because I'd have to find it a little bit attractive, interesting, whatever you want to use about it, like bondage. Yeah, I can see why people do that.
Yeah.
Right?
And then, like, what's the next step beyond bondage?
Not fucking dwarfs. Not fucking dwarfs, I tell you that right now.
Are you sure? Because, like, I feel like, okay, so the next logical step would be, like, you're binding the limbs so they can't move the limbs. The next step would be, like, removing the limbs so they don't have them to move.
Maybe if you're a fucking psychopath, but I'm removing limbs. I really don't want to hurt nobody when we're doing that. I like the idea. I just like the idea of it. I don't know if I would even ever do it.
Do you ever see the Ted Bundy movie?
No, there's been a couple of them, right?
I don't know if there was a couple of them, but there's like this one movie where like there's a scene where he's like,
Who played him?
stop. I forget who played him, but
Efron?
no, it wasn't Zac Efron. It was way before Zac Efron, I think.
But I think he played him in a movie. Or one of these, Nickelodeon stars.
So the transition from Nickelodeon star to playing Ted Bundy.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of these young stars. I don't even know where they come from. They just pop up, and everybody tells me they're famous.
New window. That would be funny.
There was when you were typing it. If you go down, and it was, it's not there now. Movies. Yeah, Ted Bundy movie. Old Ted Bundy movie. Oh, yeah, Zac Efron played him.
He played fucking no. That's not the one that I was meaning though. Not the one.
There's one back earlier.
Yeah.
There's an older movie. To do the older. There was a when you were typing it in.
Older.
Yeah, old. Oh, see, Ted Bundy movie, old. The top one.
Okay. Oh, okay.
2002.
Yeah, that's probably when it came out.
Something went wrong.
Okay. Or there was
You didn't pay your IMDb count.
Why would I? Who pays for the Who pays for IMDb?
I'm sure.
It's just a Wikipedia for.
Why isn't that showing up?
I don't know.
86, Deliberate Stranger.
This might be it though. It was some sort of fictionalized version of the Ted Bundy murders, and basically, there's like a scene where and I don't even know if it was specifically Ted Bundy or if it was like it was the inspiration, and it was like a serial killer movie, and they were using Ted Bundy as the inspiration.
Dexter. That was Dexter.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Dexter. Like, there's this one scene.
Back?
They're doing a new season of Dexter. I don't know what it's gonna be like. It kind of seems stupid.
How does he come back from Alaska?
It maybe doesn's doesn't.
He's killing everybody in Alaska.
The way that I would, after I tell you. So there's this scene where he's sleeping. He's killed a couple of girls, but he's like trying to not do it anymore, and he's like he's fucking this one girl, and he's like, stop breathing. And he's like, has her tied up to the bed, and he's like, act like a dead body. And he comes and he just leaves, and he leaves her tied up to the bed and shit. And it's like I can't imagine being in that headspace. That seems crazy to me. Where I'm like, I want to fuck a dead body. But like somebody who doesn't have any limbs, I can imagine liking that. Not that I do.
You ever see the porns where they just tie a woman up and they leave her on the floor, and it's like what you're getting off on
and
is
she's just wriggling and
Yeah.
struggling.
Yeah.
Struggle porn. All right. Let's do this.
Hello?
Hi, this is John from Jonbreaksbadnews. Is this Amy?
Yes.
So yeah, I'm calling about some bad news from Alex.
From Alex?
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous. We were just talking about you.
So he said that you cheated on him with one of his best friends and lied about it, and he found out about it, and he also you gave his friend gonorrhea.
Oh Okay. What a story.
And
God.
then the friend's name is Vulcan. It's not a joke. He's Turkish, so that's how you know it's not a joke. Oh, and your brother can fuck himself.
This is exactly how a person would act if they actually did those things.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, that was
So-
fucking brilliant. Whose number is this? Who is this?
This is John from John Breaks Bad News.
What's going on?
So yeah, he Alex Alex knows all about this.
Alex knows about the gonorrhea with Vulcan, and my brother can fuck himself. In conclusion.
Yeah. So what do you have to say for yourself?
Oh, wow. I have to say, I don't even know. I almost didn't take this call. That's what I have to say. I was like, Amityville, New York. Who the fuck's that?
Well, do you mind?
John Breaks Bad News.
Do you mind leaving me a review on my Facebook page? This is very polite on this call.
I need to know who did this. Vulcan, Alex, and Andy. That's quite the mashup of characters that you now.
Well,
Right.
your name is Amy. Amy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, she's trying to
Yeah,
pretend
my
it's all not real now.
Yeah. His name is Alex.
Alex is the one who's breaking this bad news.
Yeah. And then you fucked Vulcan.
No, I fucked Vulcan. I gave him gonorrhea.
And you,
Turkish,
yeah.
the Turkish guy.
He's the Turkish guy, so you know this
Turkish
is very
guy.
serious. And
right. No,
and
it's super serious.
and your brother can go fuck himself.
John, I'd be honored to leave you a 5-star review for this call.
All right, I appreciate it. I love you.
She's not going to do it.
Okay, love you too.
Kisses.
No, you get syphilis.
Okay, bye now.
No, yeah. I almost, God damn it! I almost caught gonorrhea.
That's worse than the COVID.
I don't know. Is gonorrhea worse than COVID? Gonorrhea, you take some fucking antibiotics and it's gone, right?
So, yeah.
It's not even an injection. You just fucking.
You can eat pills, yeah.
Yeah. I'd rather that than fucking COVID. Oh man, I gotta take a leak.
Let me see your list.
I'll be.
I'm gonna
We're pausing for a sec. I'm gonna take 2 seconds.
say Atlantic. Is the show starting soon? We can't see you, bud.
Oh shit! Fucking.
You what? You did the whole thing without a camera?
Yeah. Well, that call.
Cool, I found you guys. Live, finally. John called a girl I wanted to fuck at the shop, and it happened. Utah here. Why was the camera turned off?
Because I'm fucking stupid. Luckily, this is the audio episode. So we were talking about the new season of Dexter that's supposed to be coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think they fucked up like that season, that last season.
Oh, yeah.
Very badly.
Yeah. Great. What, everybody's sister's dead, right?
Well, yeah, but that I don't even care about. I care about the whole, like...
Who's raising the kid?
I guess it would be the grandparents.
Oh, okay.
So what I would have done is I would have had him get caught. and then you can at the end he's caught. You could reboot the show whenever you want
Maybe
later,
he did get caught.
and he's in prison. Or the last season have him be in prison, face like the end of the season be him standing trial for his crimes, and you go through.
No, wouldn't it be messed up because he only killed serial killers?
Exactly. So
Then
they
he gets off because they're like, "Wow, you really didn't do anything that I wouldn't do myself." You know, people like to think if you knew somebody was a serial killer.
well they could you could leave off on that cliffhanger, and then you could decide whether or not you come back and he's basically Batman, or he's in jail.
He gets state sanctioned. You'll be the guy that we want to get rid of criminals. We'll tell you who to go after.
Oh. So I was reading a little bit about Mordok, or like just the skull and bone shit. Why? And I think we touched on this earlier.
Is a Bohemian Grove and the Skull and Bones? That's two different things, right?
Yeah, but they would do stuff at Bohemian Grove. Like you would leave Skull and Bones from the college, and then you would join that cult of the owl people.
The wackos.
What?
The wackos.
Yeah, and they were just elites simulating child sacrifices and like orgies and shit like that. But like,
We just
then
start
we
our own.
yeah.
We'll worship the penguin.
Yeah, we would just build a giant concrete penguin in the middle of Belmont Park. Because it's out in Yellowstone. I think it's out in Yellowstone or something like that. It's like part of Yellowstone Park.
Might be.
Because Yellowstone stretches from like Wyoming to California, right?
It's a big park, yeah.
And
what are you drinking? Salsa?
no, these are canned cocktails from.
Are they better than the last ones you had?
These are from Ghost Brewery, which is behind Great South Bay Brewery in Bayshore.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
A really fucking good place. They make really great beer. And I was in the beer distributor picking up another 12-pack of my beloved Pabst Blue Ribbon. I saw a 4-pack of these.
Wyoming to Montana.
Wyoming to Montana.
What the hell? Nah. Wyoming to Idaho.
I don't know. But but George Bush was part of Skull and Bones,
so
right?
Yeah, Bill Clinton. They all were.
Yeah, but I'm not. But like, isn't there like detailed stories of like both of them like masturbating in a coffin? Like that's like some of the stuff that they had to do.
Thing. Everybody had to do it. FDR did it.
Why are we electing these fucking people?
They put him in.
Why do we go from like I grew up on the cusp of the internet being a thing, and then social media, like in like people telling me all the time, oh, that stuff that you're putting on Facebook, or at the time MySpace, pictures of you smoking cigarettes. What if you want to get into politics? Those pictures are going to come back and bite you in the ass. It's like, well, these guys were jerking off in a coffin, and it didn't come back to bite them in the ass. And now it's commonplace. People know about this shit. And nobody cares.
Because what they do now is they discredit it. They just say, like, oh, that's fake news. That's Hillary Clinton started that whole fake news thing. Everybody associates it with
Trump, but it
Trump.
was really
yeah. Hillary Clinton started the fake news stuff.
It just seems wild to me that like I get it. It's a Stockholm syndrome kind of thing where it's like instead of voting for somebody like Biden shouldn't have won. Neither one of them should have won. It should have been a third party, because if both parties were so sick of all Trump's bullshit and the Democrats, wouldn't it make sense to just, we're not picking any of them, we're picking somebody else? But no, you don't. Like, everybody's scared that, like, if they vote for a third party, it'll mean that the other team wins or something.
Well,
instead of both people saying, okay, we could find a middle of the road candidate that maybe I don't agree with 100%, but like Gary Johnson, who was a fucking dipshit, but he was running on the libertarian ticket. There's a lot of libertarian philosophy that the left can get behind, and there's a lot of it that the right can get behind.
Who was Gary Johnson again?
He was the libertarian candidate who was like, I don't know what alpaca is. He didn't know anything about the Middle East. His entire platform was like, I don't give a shit about anything.
He's a businessman, right?
No, he wasn't even a businessman. I think he was. He just wanted to, like, give people weed. Like, he wanted to legalize weed. Like, his main platform was like legalize weed and end all the wars that we're in and bring everybody home.
Peace, man. It's all about the love. Yeah.
But instead
Sounds
of
like a
that,
hippie.
we got fucking. Instead of that, we got fucking this retarded guy who doesn't know how to talk.
Because third-party candidates, really don't do anything except pull voting away from a certain party. Whether it's Republicans or Democrats, it's because usually, because who was it? I think it was Reagan and Carter. There was a third-party candidate, and a lot of Democrats voted for that guy, and that's why Jimmy Carter didn't get any term, really.
It just doesn't make it.
Or was it Ford? I don't know.
That would make sense if, like, you were upset with your party's candidate, but it seemed like going into this election, everybody was pretty unhappy with everybody.
How do we stop people from being afraid of third parties?
Get people to stop being cowards and vote for their actual opinions and not their teams.
Well, that's the Democrats.
No, it's both.
They're never going to do that.
It's both sides.
How is Nancy Pelosi still in office?
I don't know, man. I'm not a Democrat.
Like, even Nancy Pelosi said about Cortez. She said we could have put a glass of water there with a D under its name, and it would have won. It's like that whole area is going to vote Democrat no matter who you put there. You could put Adolf Hitler in there, put him in a dress, and he would win.
I don't. Like, I think people are a little bit more informed on policy issues than they were a while ago. 20 years ago, did you know policy issues for candidates in Congress?
Congress, no.
Right? Now people have the internet. You could go to the website and, like, look at what they actually stand for. I tried to do that with
Look
that
at
fucking
Ted Kennedy.
What?
Ted Kennedy. He killed a girl. He killed a girl.
It's cool. I would vote on that just because.
You would vote for somebody who killed
a woman?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Why?
Because there's bitches got to go.
She had a big mouth.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
All right.
Yeah, Aaron. I'm a libertarian too, but there's no candidate that I thought we're ever going to win.
I was a libertarian until like the online discourse for libertarians became like, well, maybe age of consent laws don't
Hello?
need to be. Hey, is this Stephen Lucas?
It is.
Hi, this is John from Jonbreaksbadnews. I have some bad news from Grant Rund.
All right.
He said, if you're living with your parents, you have enough cash to go out to bars, and if you don't soon, everyone's going to think you're an even bigger puss than you already are. So I guess you've been dodging your boys and claiming that you don't have enough money to go out, even though you're living with your parents. You can't scrape together
hey, man,
40
I can't help
bucks.
it. I gotta work all the time.
You got to work? So go to work drunk.
Dude.
Why can't people wrap their heads around this concept of just going to work drunk? You can do that.
I mean, I do work at a liquor store, so.
Then yeah, you have more so what are you talking about? You can't go to work drunk.
Where's this 24-hour liquor store?
What do you mean, where's it at?
Yeah, where's this 24-hour liquor store?
Yeah, if you have a 24-hour liquor store,
It's
I
not
got to go.
24 hours.
Oh.
Is it drive-through too?
No.
Oh.
So after you get off of work, what time do you get off of work?
Usually like 10.
So why don't you go have a couple drinks with the boys after work?
I mean, what?
I don't know, man. I work like 8 hours, and then I go home, and then I go to sleep, and then I wake up, and I do it again.
That's
Wait, so what time
a
does this liquor store
sad
open?
life.
What noon?
I mean, I usually work like 2 to 10.
2 to 10?
So you have to be up at 2:00 in the afternoon.
And you can't go out to have some drinks with the boys. You can't manage to get it.
I think the guy's right.
Yeah, you're a puss, man. Do you mind leaving me a review on my Facebook page? I'm trying to build my business, and I was very polite during this call. You big pussy. So do you think you
I
can leave me?
appreciate the phone call. I'll leave you a 5-star and a 5-star review.
Okay, it's
Thank
John
you.
Breaks Bad News on Facebook.com. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
All right, I love you.
If he doesn't have to go to work till 2:00, and he's only working till 10:00, so unless it's got to be a local liquor store, so he's probably home within a half an hour. So it's like 10:00, 10:30.
Who's commuting to their liquor store job for 45 minutes?
He's
Could
probably
you imagine
riding a bicycle?
Could you imagine having a 45-minute commute to a liquor store?
Jesus, I'm a crane operator and safe as fuck, but pull the plug and bleed. I don't understand that. Pull the plug and bleed. I get what he's saying, but
Yeah.
I never heard that.
I've never heard that reference before. Yeah, libertarians. It's just like I was prepared to vote for whoever was the libertarian candidate. I don't know if it was 2016 or if it was 2020. That was ready to vote for whoever was the libertarian candidate, and then like discourse within the libertarian community became like, maybe we should abolish age of consent laws. And I was like, that's a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm not a libertarian. Immediately became not a libertarian after I saw too many arguments from that contingency.
Yeah, I'm a libertarian. Drop that age of consent law. I got a couple of cousins I'd like
Age
to
of consent laws are tyranny. Like,
it's my right. I can fuck whoever I want.
children should have the right to choose. What?
That's the patriarchy talking.
The fuck is going on?
What happened?
No, just that idea that like, where did this? Like, I thought we were sold. I thought everybody was sold on like 18, like after 18, fine, whatever. Everything after 18 was fine.
Yeah, really? Why do you need a 14-year-old?
I don't.
Unless that's the only thing you can get because you're giving her cocaine or some shit. You're hanging out, you drive by the school, say, hey, want some candy? You dip it in cocaine, you give it to the kid, get them all hooked up on it. Then you dip when you get her coming back, and you put a heroin on it, and then she needs
and
you.
now she
You
needs
got
you.
that special candy, and then you encase your penis in that candy.
Hey, little girl. I've been giving you that candy for a couple weeks now, and now I have a special place where I keep the candy.
Now I've been
Gonna
giving
go
you all
digging.
this candy. Now you got to give me some candy.
And then, ew. Fuck. What do you think about feet shit?
As in fetish?
Yeah.
No.
What?
I don't get the feet.
I don't like it either. Why are so many people? Why are so
I
many
don't want
people
nobody
into-
sucking my toes, and I damn sure don't want to suck anybody else's toes.
Why is it that it's like the most popular fetish in the
I
world?
don't know.
is
There's
feet.
probably they didn't get attention from their mothers. I don't know, but it's not something that I want to do.
Do you think it's like all like modes of communication? Well, maybe not. Yeah, even phones. Like all of it has to do with some sort of like weird, fucked up like sex shit.
I don't understand the question.
Like, you're writing letters would be like the first form of like long distance communication, right?
Yeah.
Or I guess smoke signals, but I don't know if you could really do sex shit with smoke signals. But like writing letters, it was always like how much I want to fuck you.
Do you think the Indians were doing that in smoke signals?
Maybe. I don't think they were doing it in smoke signals, but
I don't think.
but like
I don't think
writing
it worked
letters,
like that.
writing letters, immediately people were like, I want to fuck you, I miss fucking you. That was like all letters before the telephones, and then telephones, you had sex hotlines. You had
Okay.
paid
Do you
sex
know
hotlines.
why?
And then when they invented VHS tapes, the reason why VHS tapes proliferated so
Yes.
quickly was because of pornography.
That's what I was going to say.
And then like
The
DVD,
internet.
the internet, immediately the internet was like populated by mostly porn websites. Why do you think that is?
Because people like sex.
But like
Everybody likes sex.
a technology will
Except
fail.
for a couple of freaks.
A technology will fail and not be proliferated no matter how good it is if it's not picked up by
Pornography.
sex work.
Right. You wait till they come with these 3D, with the...
That's the only reason why I have friends. That's the only reason why they bought 3D the VR headsets was so they can watch VR porn.
Yeah.
Wild. Some of the highest, like most advanced technology in gaming, and the only reason why it's being picked up is because of pornography.
Yeah, it's true. If porn, it became very VHS in particular became hugely popular because you didn't want to be like Pee Wee Herman and get fucking caught masturbating in a
Theater.
in a theater.
Which I heard that was like the only reason why he got fucked with because of that was because he was Pee Wee Herman.
Probably there's probably 7 other guys jerking off.
Yeah.
When I came out of the service,
I also heard that he was doing it in a Disney film, which is weird. You shouldn't be jerking off at a Disney film.
I heard it was a porn. It was a smut house.
I mean, I might be wrong. I might be just making...
It was a porno. It was in a porno theater.
Was he in a porn house?
Yeah, there was a That was before VHS. That's how you saw them.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I feel like that wasn't before VHS. I feel like the Pee Wee
I don't think
Herman
it was-
thing happened like late 90s, early 2000s.
When I got out of the service, that's what my grandfather took me.
To a porn?
Yeah.
A porn
There
theater?
was in Bayshore. There was a porn theater.
Where was it in Bayshore?
Where the Regent is now. Where the
The YMCA theater?
Yeah, yeah.
That was a porn
There
theater?
was a porn theater. You could still, if you walk in there, the floors are still a little sticky.
I remember before that was...
That's a lot of cum on those
It was
floors.
they had that boarded up before it was the YMCA.
Well, when VHS came out, why am I going to go in a room and masturbate with 70 other...
But you already have the infrastructure of a movie theater. Just convert.
What?
You already have the infrastructure of a movie theater.
Converted to what?
A movie theater.
There's already... Movies are dying now.
Yeah, but they weren't. You just had an empty building that you boarded up. Why not turn it into a movie theater?
You go down the block, Bayshore. You have movies. There was another movie theater.
The Islip Theater.
Yeah, Islip Theater.
Which was nice.
Right. And then in the Bayshore movie theater, where the Bayshore Mall, that was a drive-in and a movie theater right there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There was movie houses all over the place.
There was a surplus of theaters.
Yeah, on Deer Park Avenue. I think it's... No, that's the bowling alley. Wait, it was a Blockbuster. And what is it now? I don't even know what it's now. But there was a movie theater right there on the corner of,
Yeah.
and 231, right? And there was a bowling alley there too.
Right.
When I grew up. Kevin Connors seems desperate.
Hey there, I'm not available right now. Leave your name and I will call you back as soon as possible. Thanks, bye.
Is that Rocky the Squirrel? That kid sounded like Rocky the Squirrel.
What? All right, we're calling back.
Hey there, I'm not available right now. Leave your name
Oh, boy,
and I will call you back as soon as possible.
Uh-huh. She sounded like she was 12. You got anything good?
I have a ton of shit.
That's not the question. If it's all tell my bro his truck is slow.
Oh, I just skipped those now. I have so many of them. I don't even.
Yeah, you hear that, guys? If your call is tell my friend his car is slow, we're not even doing them. It's got to have a chance of being a little racy, right?
Yeah.
Send
This
it to
one's
the
good.
email. Send it to the email, Ethan.
Yes, if you're listening to this at a later date, or if you're in the live stream now currently, this will be up on all podcasting platforms later tonight. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it real quick.
Do it.
I'm just gonna fucking
Just do it.
I'm gonna make a
That
thumbnail,
song.
and I'm
That
gonna.
song. Just do it.
I gotta find a good picture of Moloch the owl. And
That's what you do. You should get thumbnails of mythical creatures and ancient like gods and stuff, and that will be what each
episode is.
That'd be the thumbnail.
We'll talk about
A little
them for 45 seconds,
and
and that's the entire.
And we'll try and create everything that we talk about that night to that god.
Yeah, well,
like Thor said.
That'd be the worst podcast ever. And then I just call people like, yeah, fucking girl doesn't want to be with you anymore.
She's getting hammered by the mighty hammer of Thor.
You know what I saw a couple of weeks ago?
You still don't have the thumbnail up where we can
no.
that banner.
This one. What?
The banner that you used to have with it had your.
Please leave your message for 414.
Oh no, I got to make a new one. I got to make the new
like
shit.
when you used to do it in.
Yeah.
But you had a little thing across the bottom.
Oh, yeah. I used to have that, but I don't use the same URLs that I used to use, and like that one didn't have any information on it. It was just like, this is the John Breaks Bad News show.
Can you eat it? Can you edit it?
Yeah. I can make a new one.
Okay, then do it.
With the Patreon. Oh, yeah. Patreon.com/JohnBreaksBadNews. $4 a month, bonus content, not bad news related. We will, I think the first one, I'm trying to get somebody to come over here on Saturday to do an hour. Do you think you can?
Maybe.
Just for an hour to,
I might be able to do. I might be able to do it
before 4 o'clock.
Why?
Because I want to get to work.
I don't care about your work,
but I gotta do it.
I'm joking.
Yeah, that the episode that we're doing, I gotta find time to watch an episode of SVU about retarded people, either being raped or getting raped or doing the raping, and then we're gonna review it.
Could you imagine getting raped by a retarded person?
That's the that's like no, I can't. I can't.
I'm gonna have sex with you now. You're gonna ride my pony. You're gonna ride my little pony.
I want to do what the videos do. I want to do what the videos do. I'm gonna do it to you.
That'd be horrible. Come on, Timmy. Calm down, Timmy.
No, I'm not calming down until I do what the videos do. I'm not calming down until I get on top of you and do what the videos do. I want to be like on the internet.
I want to be a porn star when I grow up.
I'm going to practice with
You're 42, Bobby.
You're grown up.
Oh,
They're big retard dicks.
what? Yeah, I don't know. They got that retard strength.
Yeah, they got that retard strength. And, like fucking all retarded guys have huge dicks. Have you ever seen those things in the locker rooms when you were in school?
I guess that's the thing. If like the smarter you are, the smaller your penis.
That's what the Greeks believed.
Yes,
That's why all the statues have those little tiny pinky dicks.
I saw that in a documentary not too long ago, and I was like, that's so stupid.
Yeah, they believed that like having a big cock made you like stupid.
Well, you're a barbarian.
Yeah, you're barbaric and fucking dumb.
But you see the wall paintings in from Vesuvius. What's the
No.
town? Vesuvius blew up on a town.
I don't know.
Is it Pompeii?
Oh yeah, okay.
And all the art is like everything's just like the worshiping the penis.
It's just. Can you imagine growing up in a culture that fucking gay? All right, I got to take a 5-minute break. We'll be back in 5 minutes. So we were talking about little Asian, little Greek dicks.
Oh yeah, you ever see like the Spartans? They would their profession. If you were wealthy, right?
In Sparta,
you
they were warrior class, right?
you worked in the military, and all you did was train.
Yeah.
Right. So they were one of the first nations that had a standing army.
Right.
But they would only go home on the weekends, and they would these younger kids would come up, and these guys would like take them under their wing, and after they went through the training, there was a whole training program that they had to do. But after you hit a certain age, you got to get like a mentor, and part of that was I'm only seeing my wife once a week. I mean, I'm fucking you.
Yeah, and they would like hold their thighs together with the dicks tucked in, so it looked like a pussy, and they would fuck in between their thighs.
I think they would do it right up the ass.
That too, but that was another thing that they would do. They would fuck their thighs.
Thigh fucker, you dirty thigh fucker.
I can't like.
I don't know. There's some fucked up shit in I don't know. I've been watching a lot of like ancient history.
Yeah.
Some Sumerians and all that shit, and it makes you wonder, like, because there's like the pyramids. There's a lot of people say those things are hundreds of thousands of years old. They're not like 30,000 like years old, like the scientists are saying.
Well,
but they go back much more in history.
Yeah, I saw something about the pyramids that was like, and I'm so disinterested by like I try watching those fucking things.
I watch them to go to sleep.
Yeah, I know.
Because I mean, most of them are just like some guy read. You ever see the ones where they get the text, these new texts that they're finding shit all the time, right? So what they'll do is a guy will make a YouTube video out of just reading what they say.
4 hours long.
And it's so
boring.
Well, it's boring just listening to somebody read you something, but it's the way it's written. It's like, come on, just fucking read the story and write it down how it flows in English that we would speak. You know, just tell us what happened. Don't read it the way it's written, because they didn't write well.
Isn't it also like just like lists of numbers and
sometimes this king and this king and this king and this king.
That's I don't know. You know what bothers me?
And they're basically prayers.
Yeah. I don't think I could live in a like with my brain now. Like horniness, like you can't go a couple weeks without fucking, so you gotta fuck a child.
I guess that's how they thought.
Well,
I didn't really hear what you said. I was looking at something else.
You can't go a couple weeks without fucking a woman, so they fuck a young boy.
I've never done that. I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying. That's fucking crazy. It's like, unless it's about, like, no, I'm talking about guys in prison.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I gotta go years.
Yeah.
Without being married to your mother, I did go years without having sex. Right?
All right.
But I was never tempted to.
Yeah, you've never fucked me.
No. Come on, man. No. But I don't see why these guys are in prison for a couple of years and then they got to rape somebody. I don't understand that.
I feel like that's a power thing.
I think it probably is. It has to do with dominating and but I don't understand that. Because
I can understand it if it was like part of the like what you have to do in prison to not get fucked is to fuck. Like if I would fuck in prison if it meant I didn't get fucked.
I don't think it works that way.
But if you're the one who's doing all the fucking, you're the apex fucker.
Yes, but they're not going to let you. You just walked in off the street and you're boning guys. They're not going to let you do the boning. You're the bonee.
And then I'm not. Then I'm neither. I don't need it.
I don't think you have a choice.
Is that where the rape comes in?
Yeah. You never read Shawshank?
No, I've seen that though. I didn't realize there was a lot of rape in that movie.
Well, he just it was happening to him until something happened, and he was walking around with
leaving shit out because you're worried about spoiling a fucking 30-year-old movie for me.
No,
Then
I just don't remember exactly how
okay.
it was written.
I thought you were playing coy with the narrative of Shawshank Redemption.
No, I don't remember
just in case you were gonna ruin it.
I don't. I mean, it was a long time since I read that book, but I remember one of the things that I do remember is he was saying that he was bleeding from his butt a lot because he would put paper towels up there to sop up the blood. And something happened, and it changed. And it stopped. I don't know what happened.
I guess commissary opened up, and they refilled on the KY.
No, they left him alone.
Do you think they sell KY in the commissary?
What? He helped somebody. I think he helped somebody.
They sell lube in commissary. You think?
Maybe Vaseline, because black people need that for their ashiness.
I don't feel like that would help.
Ruben, the guy I worked with, he used to. I
feel
first
like
time I saw it, I thought he was. I go, "What are you doing?"
It sounds psychopathic because it's like petroleum jelly. It's supposed to like not like it's not just keeps air off of it, right?
Well, he rubbed it all over his face. He rubbed it on his arms. He rubbed it everywhere. And I was like, petroleum jelly? Oh, yeah, this stuff's great.
That seems weird.
I wouldn't, if I was going to moisturize my hands,
not be choosing petroleum
that
jelly.
would not be my go-to. You got to leave a message.
Have you ever tried to jerk off with petroleum jelly?
No. I've never used anything.
You're a dry jerker? I mean, I am too, for the most
foreskin.
part.
I have foreskin. It's much better. That's how God intended it.
Yeah, you fucked me up.
I didn't do it.
You ruined me.
I think they asked your mother, and she said yes. I would have said no.
Somebody was in the chat earlier today.
How much is that? How much does it cost?
How much?
Nah.
No. He can go. He can make that decision when he's older.
I'm not mutilating my boy.
Can you imagine? Like, I could the mindset of like okay, that's something that's very commonplace.
Who is this guy?
I don't know who that is.
Never. You're never gonna see me. Anyway.
But like it's something that's like so commonplace, especially like I guess around here. I don't know how much that happens. Like out west, circumcision.
Everybody
in New York, of course.
All my friends were.
Yeah, but there's so many Jews around here. I can imagine that being like something that you just do. Like you become, like.
I think it has to do with getting into heaven.
For the Jews.
Yeah, well, you're a shoe-in. I'm not going to get in, though. I'll have to spend my days in purgatory.
Until you should do it. You should, as an adult.
No, I heard it's extremely painful.
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
Because it's fucking cool to do, dude.
I got circumcised when I was 60. If I've lasted this long without it, I don't need it.
Yeah, but what if it's the thing that keeps you out? What if that's the thing
It keeps me out of heaven.
that keeps you out of heaven? Is that you on your deathbed refuse to get circumcised?
My dad. I'm not Jewish. I don't believe in that. I command you in the name of Jesus. That ain't happening.
It just seems so wild to me that, like, because people do it later on in life. They get circumcised, and I understand there's like other reasons. Like, there's dudes whose foreskin, I guess they don't pull they don't like stretch it enough, and and it gets real tight.
I can tell you don't have a foreskin.
Yeah, no, this is a real thing that happens. And they don't stretch their foreskins enough, and it gets tight like a turtleneck.
Yeah, we have to. There's a whole booklet that they give you of foreskin exercises.
Yeah,
it's yoga for your foreskin.
I'm not saying that it's. There's a certain condition that men have that are uncircumcised, where the
1, 2, 3. Pull 1, 2, 3. Pull 1, 2, 3. Pull.
I want my foreskin back. I want to get that surgery.
It's great. It's great having a foreskin. You see.
Hi, is this Kevin?
Hello?
Hi, Kevin.
No, it's not Kevin. Who's this?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this Walter?
Yes.
Hi, this is John from Jonbreaksbadnews. I have some bad news from Kevin.
Oh, I'll relay to him what happened.
No. He has some bad news for me to break to you.
Oh, what happened then?
He wants me to tell you that he's sorry that you're a fat, stinky virgin, but maybe if you got rid of your yee ass haircut, you'd get some bitches on your dick.
What's a yee ass?
Nice.
I don't know. I don't speak that booga language. So yeah, I don't know. Get a haircut. All right, I love you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Thanks.
Fuck you. I uploaded it.
You uploaded what?
I uploaded a TikTok video, and it was one where I forget what the message was to the guy. It was something about like calling he pick up his shift at work or something like that, and I hung up on the guy. And he was like about to say something, and you go, oh, he was about to. And I just look at you. I go, I don't give a fuck what he has to say. And people were fucking so mad. Yeah, like you're not even being polite anymore. I was like, it was the end of a stream.
You do this for fucking like 2 years.
Yeah. It was at the end of a stream. I was shit faced.
Oh yeah. That was a recent one? I mean, because the last one when I was here, I got a little fucking... I had to stop drinking. I couldn't...
Yeah, you got... I think I was the only one that wasn't in that bad a condition at the end of that one. Maddie was even like a little fucked.
A little pussy.
No.
Lightweight.
No, he was smoking weed all day with me. I wasn't smoking, but he was. Jesus Christ.
Oh. What were we talking about? I was going to say something about it.
Circumcision.
Oh, yeah. You ever see how the turtle head comes out and it can stretch the head far?
Yeah,
And when
they
he
can-
pulls it back, and there's this like a collar around his neck, like a cape. That's what. If you cut that away, just think about it. You cut that away, and he can't pull his head out all the way.
Right, yeah. It fucks up
That's
your
what the
dick.
foreskin does.
It fucks up your dick. I know. I have it. Erections can be pretty painful when you don't have enough fucking skin.
I got all that skin.
Yeah, no, I don't have
do.
enough. It feels tight and fucking like my dick is about to explode sometimes.
No, I never get that feeling.
Yeah, because you have
alien
enough.
to me.
Thanks, Dad.
I didn't do it.
You bitch.
I wouldn't have done it. I thought it was cruel. I was like, that's taking away all that out of this stuff. I just thought it was cruel. What are you gonna?
Please leave
Kids
your
in
message
the world for 2 days.
4075.
Yeah, it's fucked. It's fucked up.
Okay, you open your eyes and you don't know where you are. You're fucking rolling around in this plexiglass fucking case. You know, people picking you up, and then some guy brings you into a room, this bright room with the lights shining on you, and then all of a sudden he lops off tip of your dick. I was like, that would not be. That would not. Hey, fuck this. I'm out. I'm out. This is what this is going to be like.
And if you're
I'm done.
Like certain sects of Judaism, have you ever heard about the moils that? I mean, like this is a huge story. Like 15 years ago, the moils.
I know what it is.
That do the circumcisions.
Right.
Like they suck the blood out.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And there was like a fucking like a bunch of cases of childhood herpes because one of the moils had herpes.
Oh, that's fucked up.
And he was sucked their dicks and fucking gave a bunch of babies herpes.
That's disgusting.
And they had to create special laws
to keep this old rabbi from sucking your kid's dick.
No. They keep him being allowed to suck dicks.
Oh, they made it so that he could?
Yeah.
Oh.
In New York, there's special laws that are put in place so these
Only moils.
Yeah.
I wonder how many perverts went down. I'm a moil. I'm a moil. I want to suck your little boy's dick. What? He doesn't even know what a foreskin is. A little bowl for my Doritos.
I don't know what that means.
Dude, send us a picture.
Don't send us a picture. He doesn't have access to the email, and I don't want to see it. All right.
Send it. John Breaks Bad News.
If you have bad news that you need broken, send it to johnbreaksbadnews@gmail.com. You can follow me on Twitter at johnbreakbadnews. There's no S between JONBREAKNEWS. That's my Twitter account. You can follow me there. You find information.
Why would
about-
anybody put breaks in that? Why would you use the space bar?
What?
When you're putting in an email and you don't go John space breaks space.
No, because on my Twitter account, there's no S in after breaks because I didn't have enough.
You weren't allowed. You're using too much.
Yeah, I had too many characters. So yeah, that's my Twitter account. If you like this podcast and you would like to hear more, the John Breaks Bad News Patreon account is patreon.com/JohnBreaksBadNews. I'm working on a schedule for when the bonus episodes are going to come out and what the bonus episodes are going to be. If people are interested in hearing like stories about like what's happened throughout the course, like from the 2 years, almost 3 years now that we've been doing this content, like my trip to go talk to producers about turning it into a TV show, or if you just want to hear us make dumb shit about like SVU episodes that have to do with retards either being raped or raping. I'm going to do all of it. So, but it's going to be 2 episodes a month for right now until we hit the goal. Trying to hit the goal of $500 a month. All right.
We were gonna do keep movies. We were gonna preview movie.
Yeah, we could do movie reviews. Yeah, we would do everything. You know, like it's not the bonus content is going to be much more freeform than
The Suicide Squad.
I haven't seen it
was
yet.
rocking.
It
was really good. It was funny.
And it was good, right?
Yeah, I thought it was good.
I've heard great things about it. So that might be the first episode. Is I'll watch Suicide Squad over the next couple of days. On Saturday we'll review Suicide Squad.
And I have to say, even though I feel funny about him doing big John Cena.
Yeah,
right. He had the funniest line in the movie.
Yeah,
it's not.
Oh,
you won't understand it till you see it.
I know, but I don't even want to hear it. I like John Cena too. Okay, but yeah, this has been the John Breaks Bad News podcast. You can find this podcast anywhere where you get your podcasts. It is coming to you soon.
Ethan, that's what I just said. Just don't go repeating what I say.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Maybe I'll toss it on tonight while I edit this. All right.
Rick and Morty was good. Not great, but it was good.
You know what?
I think they ruined it.
Women in writers' rooms should be relegated to blowjob machines.
Oh, come on.
As soon as they let women into that writing room.
You're trying to never get monetized, right?
No, I'm just saying, like, get good at I've watched the new season, and it's like they've lost the plot a little bit on the show. The last season 4, was like, why did you even bother?
Right.
Season 3, like season 4 wasn't offensively bad. It just was like, okay, why did this take so long?
Right.
Why are you patting yourself so hard on the back? This season is better. It's the best one since they opened up the writer's room. The first 2 seasons were incredible. And then the third season was like offensively bad and like, why are you just trying to piss off the fan base? Then the 4th season was like, this took you fucking 2 years to write. Like, Family Guy pumps out 24 episodes a year. I will say the animation is much better than Family Guy, but
who cares about that? Tell me a funny story.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I just I wish.
And Family Guy's show. It's simple.
It's not hard to write about like aliens and like a guy who. It's just nihilist Doctor Who.
No, Family Guy.
No, I'm saying Rick and Morty. Like you could say that Family Guy is very simple, but like they have jokes, they have punchlines, they have like that's like not easy to write. It's very easy to write an old man.
A lot of jokes are easy. That's our Family Guy.
Some of them are obvious, but some of them are like I still think that show really should get the credit that it deserves. I could write Rick and Morty easier than I could write fucking Family Guy. I could contribute easier to Rick and Morty than I could Family Guy, I think. Because like that brand of humor appeals to me a lot. The whole like the what's that the cable show that they do. We've been doing an episode of that cable show for 3 years now. Yeah, the intergalactic cable.
Interdimensional.
Interdimensional cable episodes. We've been doing like one of those sketches for fucking 3 years now.
They didn't do one last season,
No,
but they
don't do one every season anymore.
but they did the memory one
Yeah,
where he walked into the room and it was green and blue.
yeah. I love how, like the. I want that show to be good every time I watch it, and like I think if I watch it week to week, like if I watch 4 episodes of it, and if I let it go for a month and I watch 4 episodes of it in a row, like last week, the other day I sat down and I watched 2 episodes of it at a time, and it filled an hour of time, and I felt like it was okay, it was good. But if I watch it every week and it's just the 27 minutes, it's like I don't need more. Like I don't need more of it. But this wasn't enough of anything.
Mm-hmm. What was last week's?
Last week's was it was the voiceover shit with some, and they got the ferrets. They had those big robot ferrets, and they turned into mechs.
Did I miss last week?
You probably.
What was the week before that?
I don't remember.
First one was where they had the that was the mechanical ferrets.
Yeah, that's
and,
what.
and he was trying to collect them all. I thought there was one after that.
No, maybe. Hold on. Let me look. That one was funny. The mechanical ferrets one was really good. And there was the exploitation, which I thought was stupid, where he's trying to get a pardon, so he turns himself into a turkey. It was the week before. So dumb and didn't make any sense. Like, it's not even around Thanksgiving.
Oh, it was Fraternal Friendship of the Spotless Mort,
which was the one with the
Birdman.
No, wait, hold on. Was that the new one?
Yeah, you haven't seen the new one.
I didn't see that one yet. I'll probably watch that tonight. All right. I'm going to end this episode, and then I might do calls. Are you hanging out for a little bit? Or are you getting...
What time is it? I'll hang out for a little bit.
All right. I'm going to end this stream, and then I'm going to...